Yo, peace and mercy, shalom, family, shalom. I woke up this morning, did some rearranging on the background thing, and I was just sitting here thinking, like, man, I was watching Facebook. I was on Facebook, FBI call it, FBI. No, I was on Facebook, and I'm just sitting here thinking, like, around like maybe 3 o'clock this morning. I went to sleep maybe around 12 and woke up at 3. So I had a lot of time to think. And I'm just sitting there thinking, like, man, this world is like bugged out. I'm going through my Facebook posts, scrolling my feed. Bunch of new people. I add people, delete people. Man, it's more and more naked. It's like even the awakened Hebrew Israelite women are finding ways to shorten up their outfits. Everyone is just naked. And it's like, man. So, I don't know. I kept strolling. And then I came across this. So, fair use. And I'm going to show you guys this. Not a long video. I know they say that in every video. But I'm really going to try to keep this short. We'll see. It's fair use, by the way. Fair use.
Real babies.
So I'm going to stop this here, but I'm going to leave the image up. I'm going to say this. This technology has been around for a long time. They've been playing with our psyche, our mindset, right? If that makes sense. They gave us the baby of lives. They gave us so many dolls for your children to wear. It's like they slowly break down the wall. And it's getting closer and closer to where they don't need people anymore. But it's crazy because the Bible says for the elect's sake, he's going to have to shorten time, because in those days, nothing will be left. Let's think about that for a minute. After seeing this video, it's crazy, because Yahweh of punishing you was to remove the baby from you, right? That was your way of being punished, was to kill off your seed to where you can't bear a child. It seemed like everything that Yah has did, they have found a way around it. They have made a way around it. It's like, okay, you can't have a baby. We'll make you one. Now I was sitting there telling my wife, well, I was thinking at first, and then I told her a few minutes ago, well, not a few, but before I came on here, I said, they're going to put AIs in these babies, in these plastic dolls, and these things are going to come to life. And nobody's going to want a baby. Every woman I know, or I have known, or still know, or have said, they want their baby not to grow up. It's true. Women, tell the truth. They always wanted that baby that never grow up. When it's time for the baby to leave the house, the man like, get out. The woman like, oh, don't leave, please. Oh, you're my baby. And now you get the opportunity to put your baby right there. Your loved one. It ain't just going to stop with the baby. It's just not going to end with the baby. If you think this is ending with baby dolls, you're crazy. Or maybe I'm the crazy one. This is going to go on to their loved ones. This is going to go on. You're going to have people that died off. They're going to bring back if they ain't already brought them back. I believe that this is a phase. You're going to have dogs walking around here. You're going to have cats, animals, all different kind of animals. The boundary is pushed. And it's like, how much wicked can the heathens do? Like, how far do you take your wickedness? They're going to take it all the way. And the only thing that's going to stop all this is the return of Yeshua. So you know me, I keep a couple Bible verses. So I'm going to say fair use again. And then I'm going to get in something else disturbing. You saw that on the screen when we first started. All right, so this is John 12:24. Verily, verily, I say unto you, except a corn of wheat fall into the ground and die, it obeys alone. But if it dies, it will bring forth much fruit. So what does he mean by that? When that corn hit the ground, it's going to go into the ground, and then its offsprings going to bring a lot more fruit. So when the corn hits the ground, then the water comes, shower it. It's the same thing as a bird. They eat the seed, they take the seed somewhere else, they drop the seed, and then you wonder why you got new plants growing everywhere else. That is what he's saying, and this is Yeshua speaking. 25, he that loveth his life shall lose it. I don't want to be here no more. That's the whole purpose of this video. This is just sickening. The things that we are seeing is just sickening. The things that they are pulling is sickening. And only the wicked think that this is cool. Only the wicked is like, oh man, look at this. Look at that. Look at this. Oh man, I see judgment. I see a bunch of people that's not supposed to bear child that are getting a new child through this system of weirdness. And he that hateth his life in this world shall keep it until life eternally. So you ready to go. You want to go be around righteous people. You just can't find it no more. Like I said on Facebook, I also seen this dude. And I'm like, wait, he an Israelite, right? And he just looked tore from the ground up. And I'm like, what's wrong with this brother? I do that from time to time. I will go back, and I'm sure everybody do, go visit old pages of people. I don't even know them. I just go look at your life, and I do it on purpose because it's a wake up for me to get me not to go back. And it'll just shock me to my core when I do it. I'm like, whoa, like these people are weird. And he's talking about the Most High blessed me and he's giving me the ability to this. And he was reading off a sheet of paper, and I'm like, bro, like what? And the sheet of paper had like some weird thing. But I'm saying like, but to him, it's the Most High. But to me, it's worldly, you know? His whole timeline was full of famous rap artists and singers and old school songs and murder. And he said in the video, like, kill them all. And I said, what is he talking about? It was like mumble jumbled, and then I heard kill them all. I said, what? And the video ended. I said, is he sending a message to someone? I said, oh man, Israel. His hair was all over the place. His skin looked bad. He didn't look taken care of. And it's like, oh man, people following. 26, if any man should serve me, let him follow me, and where I am, there shall also my servants be. If any man serve me, him will my Father honor. 27, now is my soul troubled, and what shall I say? Father, save me from this hour, but for this cause came I unto this hour. 28, Father, glory thy name. Then come there a voice from heaven, saying, I have both glorified it, and I will glorify it again. 29, the people therefore that stood by and heard it said that it thundered. Others said, an angel spake to him. Yeshua answered and said, this voice came not because of me, but for your sake. Now Yeshua right now is at a big event. He's at the feast dedication, and he's letting them know, you know, a lot is going on right now, and the world is giving in to the wicked. 30, Yeshua answered and said, this voice came not from me, but 31, now is the judgment of the world. Now shall the prince of this world be cast out, that old serpent devil. And I, if I be lifted up from the earth, will I draw all men unto me. He's going to draw his people to him. He's saying, when I be lifted up and coming back for my people, I'm going to draw all men to me. They're going to come to me. 33, this he said, signifying with death he shall die. So you just let them all know at this big event, I'm going to die. 34, the people answer him, we have heard out of the law that Yeshua the Mashiach, so the Mashiach, abideth forever. And how sayest thou the Son of Man must be lifted up? So the Pharisees, and I'm sure the Greeks that was there, is questioning him like, wait a minute, the Messiah is coming, will be lifted up forever. But he already said, I will be lifted up and draw all men to me. But now they like, wait a minute. So they're trying to trick bag him. They're trying to find fault in him, which there is none. Who is the Son of Man? So they're asking, you know, they're saying the same thing. You said the Son of Man to be lifted up. The Mashiach will be lifted up. Who is the Son of Man? 35. Then Yeshua said unto them, yet a little while is the light with you. See, so we ain't got much light because it's getting dark right now. It is dark right now. That video we just watched is troubling because I've been telling people for a long time, they're trying to get rid of your women. These men somehow, these wicked people somehow think that they're going to repopulate without women. Like they want to incubate a baby. And I don't know. Maybe our women going missing because they're got them somewhere and they're running tests in order to take wombs, or who knows. You know, the devil hates perfect order, and the devil would destroy perfect order because perfect order is the will of Yeshua and Yah, and the devil's whole will is to destroy your perfect order. You can't stand righteous. You can only stand bold and proud as can be in the face of the devil, because Yah don't like your proudness. He wants you humble. And when he go to humble you, the devil steps in and do things like create these these fake babies right here, which he's going to put his demons into, and these things will become his people. 35, then Yeshua said unto them, yet a little while is the light with you. Walk while you have the light, lest darkness come upon you. For he that walketh in darkness knows not whither he goes. So you ever been in the dark trying to turn on light and stumbling over things? But once you get the light on, you're able to see the things you were stumbling over. That's what he's saying. Those who are dark inside don't have light in them. Those who have light won't mix with the dark. You want the light because you need to see. But when you're asleep, you don't need light. You sleep, your eyeballs closed. You're somewhat in darkness. But when you open your eyes, you can see again. So that's just that analogy. But those that are dark are going to do dark things. They're going to love devil things like somehow this is cute to them. But it's very alarming to me. So if you walking in light, you looking at it and going, oh, this is not good at all. This is scary, but everyone else is going, we need this. Or you think fighting for LGBTQ is right. You think it's okay if you go both ways. And those that are walking in light is going, dude, that's not cool. You know, like they think different. They mindset is different from ours. They act weird. They do weird things. It's like a child. You go, why you do that? Like, why do you destroy everything I buy you? Do you not know that if you keep your toys, you get to have your toys? You can play with your toys longer. You can do more things with your toys. But as soon as I buy you, destroy, I ain't buying you no more toys. Now you sitting there looking angry, and my kids does this a lot. I buy them video games, all kind of stuff, and they take it, throw it against the wall, destroy it, and then they angry when I don't buy it. They go, ooh, no, I'm not buying it. Why? You destroyed the last one. You're done. I was going to the bathroom earlier, and you got to go past my boys' room to get to the bathroom, and then my girls' room. So I overhear the boys in there, and they're watching YouTube. I think it was like Fortnite or something. And he go, man, this is boring. I'm bored. And I think he said on purpose so I can hear. But the whole purpose of that was, dude, when you had your computer, you did everything to get it taken. You was downloading pirate games. You got the internet company calling us. You know, with that game system, they just can't focus. They do all kind of weird off the wall crap. And then when I take it from them, or, you know, I started doing like the strikes. You get 3 strikes, I take it. You get another 3 strikes, I'll take it. After that 3rd strike, you don't get it no more. He was stealing it back. He just, all kind of crap. And it's like, dude, like, you just prolonged your time. I was going to give it back to you. But now, I don't know when I'm going to give it back to you. And that's what's being said here. 37. But although he have done so many miracles before them, yet they believe not on him. So all this he got going on, they done heard the sky talk to this man. And he said, that wasn't for me, that was for you. They done said it was angels. They said it was the sky. And somehow they still don't believe this man. That's what I was saying. Their mindset is not there. Now, his people, his disciples already know that this man, he done walked on water. He done fed people. Look, he the Messiah. But to them, the dark just can't wrap their head around that this man is chosen. They can't get it because they're in dark. They are the children of the dark. 38, that the saying of Elisha the prophet might be fulfilled, which he spake, Master who hath believed our reports, and to whom thou the army of Yah been sealed. 38, that the saying of Elisha the prophet might be fulfilled, which he spake, Master who hath believed our report, and to whom has the army of Yah been revealed. 39, therefore they could not believe, because that Elisha said again, he hath blinded their eyes and hardened their hearts, that they should not see with their eyes, nor understand with their hearts, and be converted. I shall heal them. These things sang Elisha when he saw his glory and spake of him. So Elisha is saying that Yahshua is going to come and do these miracles because their eyes has been blinded and their hearts has been hardened, and they will not see. Yahshua will come, and Elisha was speaking of the glory of him, of Yah, that will come and help. Alright, so this is completely off topic, but it's not, because I'm tired of this world. You got senseless killing. We already went over that. We're going to watch this. The news channel pretty much said that Texas is in trouble. It pretty much said Texas is in trouble. And it was pretty much saying that they're charging, which I'm in Texas. My energy bill done jumped up so high. It's not even funny at this point. And every month they keep going up. and nobody's got a reason why. So another reason, I just be up thinking, I mean, you have no choice but to pay it, and they don't give you long. Anyone that knows Texas knows you got about what, maybe a week after it's due to pay it, or they cut it off. But anyways, it's getting harder out here to live, but we got y'all, so just pay attention to exactly what they say. Fair use.
EX News 10.
As temperatures go down, experts say they expect energy bills to go up, especially this winter, because there will be extra fees that have nothing to do with your current usage.
There will be extra fees that has nothing to do with your current usage. Look at them. I know it's their job to smile, but look at their faces. When do people say enough is enough?
As Rissa Shaw reports, Texans could start paying for the losses energy companies felt from the 2021 freeze.
So they're going to pile this up, and other people are going to sit and go, maybe we could follow their logic. So the rest of the world is going to feel this too. And in some places, you're on a fixed income where you don't get a lot. So they're pretty much saying that we are being hit with these energy bills because they took a loss then, so we're going to take a loss now. Where is your U.S. government to say y'all price gouging? You can't do that. Where is your president to say this is not right? Where is your local government to say this is not right? Nobody's speaking on the behalf of the public. These people get to do what they want. They are the princes and the power of the world.
As early as January.
This has been a lack of foresight in Austin, a lack of planning.
Energy fellow Ed Hers says keeping Texas warm is a delicate situation.
If you could describe Texas's power grid in one word right now, how would you describe it?
Fragile.
Since the February 2021 freeze, Texas energy officials and lawmakers have been working to fix the state's power grid.
The way we operate the grid is more reliable. The changes that have been made make the grid more reliable, and by continuing to execute and meet the demands and the
Now let me say this, I believe that they can be bought out. I believe that America can go, actual America can go, look, we're no longer playing these sick games with you rich people. We don't need your energy no more. The world government is the one that's giving them this power because the energy, they are over there getting the oil. Your president goes to war for that oil. And then I don't know if he sell it to them at a fraction or what, but low-key something weird is going on.
tests that are coming our way that will build a confidence in everyday Texans that their grid is and will continue to be reliable.
In contrast to the comments made from
It is and will continue to be reliable, but we're going to charge y'all so much to where you can't even afford it.
the new CEO of ERCOT in October.
But ain't that funny? They're charging you this much, so when they get ready to roll out all this sun-powered energy, because remember, we supposed to been when energy efficient and got rid of gas. You ain't gonna want it. Gas gonna be so high, you gonna jump on the bandwagon of all this electricity they trying to shoot through your house. Listen.
Experts say almost 2 years post-storm, the grid remains unreliable and underfunded.
What we've run into over the last few years is the result of underinvestment in the infrastructure that supplies us.
Let me say this too, because I'm about to wrap this up. I mean, I just wanted to play that snippet. But it's just crazy to me because anyone that knows Texas is huge. Texas have a lot of land, a lot of land. If the energy is failing, they could have just took more land or went somewhere else in Texas and just stretched out the land and pushed it and built more. But they don't want to build more. Why? Because it's a sick game. It's a sick game. I mean, while we out here going to build a baby, while we out here worried about Black Lives Matter, while we out here worried about Trump going to jail, while we out here worried about a lot of senseless things, they're doing stuff like this.
Go down because there will be extra fees that have nothing to do with your current usage.
They doing stuff like this. They're pushing stuff like this down your throat that makes the news after you get the bill. They been knew this was going to happen. I'm sure they even sat down because there's no way you cannot get in trouble, I don't believe, doing this to the people and not face any kind of criminal charge for price gouging. But see, you know what's funny, because this is set in stone. This is the marker stone. Everyone's going to start doing this. Not just here, not just there, everyone. Even with food. Oh, I took a loss on food a while ago, so y'all gonna pay for that too. I took a loss on this a long time ago, so y'all gonna pay for that. Oh, I ain't got this no more, so y'all gonna pay for that. This world is getting harder to live, and really I just want to go home. This is what the Bible verse says. I really just want to go home. I'm tired of it. He who loveth his life loses it. He who hated this life. And what that is being said is not in the term of, oh, I just hate it here because I got so much bills I got. But it is, because you don't want to be here. You'll rather be with the Father. So you're going to do everything in your ability to meet the Father. See, these people are not complaining about stuff like this. I mean, everyone complains of inflation, but they're not really complaining about stuff that we complain about. I'm here. These people are down here somewhere. And I'm not talking about anybody in particular. I'm talking about those that love their life. And the rich, they don't complain at all. They just gonna pay it. They got an extra $600 to throw towards whatever happens a month. Some of us, we scratching the surface, just getting by, so it is what it is. But even the wicked that don't have it, they complain, but they just go to a church and get their help. And they're good. They spend their money on beer, cigarettes, partying, living life. But us, on the other hand, on this righteous level, we're here. We're tired because it's bigger than just the normal, simple, oh, it's bills. No, we're sick of y'all. We're sick of all this. We just want you to come back to Yah. To us, everything irks us because this world is so wicked. Everything in it is wicked. We don't want to be here with y'all. We don't want to sit here with y'all. We don't want to see your booty all day. We don't want to watch you twerk all day. We don't, that nasty, filthy, we don't want it. We know you stink. You look weird to us. Wearing the regular clothes look weird to us. Walking around in what they walking around in look weird to us. It does. It does. It's almost like you feel stuck. You just feel stuck. And sometimes you don't feel used. You just feel like, well, we just wasting time, but we gonna praise Yah while we do it. You go out in the world and you see so many leggings, you see so many pants. It's ridiculous. It's like everywhere you turn, you like, no. I wouldn't necessarily say you battling lust, but you just like, man, like, jeez. You meet so many rude people. You meet, so many people that just don't care. We are sick of this world. We're sick of the conditions we live in. We're sick of what we have to go through. We want everybody to know you're a king, you're a queen. On our side, the ones that y'all chose. And it's like, you go to tell them and they're like, who the F are you? Who you talking to? Who you think you are? And it's like, whoa, bro, whoa. Something told me to tell you you're a king. I don't need to tell me that. I'm a queen. Oh. You're a queen. Oh, you with the alphabet community. Okay. All right. Walk around looking like a straight man. He leave you switching. It just is what it is. It's hard. It's a burden to just sit here and just look at people go to hell. I used to go to my mom's house because my mom's house is a party house. And they was just drink and smoke. Cigarette after cigarette. I don't smoke. I ain't ever tried cigarettes. And it's just like you'll be in that room and you can't see each other. There'll just be down. Here come another. Everybody's smoking. And it's like, wait, one person's cigarette don't. What? You in the room and 12 people smoking. And that used to be my life. That used to every day, every night. There's about 5 or 6 cigarettes going. And I'm like, but I don't like this smoke. I hate it. What do you do as a child? Nothing. What can you do? Nothing. My lungs is probably full of smoke. And they ain't had nothing to do with it. Nothing. Don't like cigarette smoke. Can't stand it. But I got probably so much smoke in my lungs. It's ridiculous. But ain't nothing you can do. Beer being passed, cigarettes, just everything under the sun. Liquor being drunk. Everybody drunk. It's sad. And it's like, I've been living this since I was a kid. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of being angry. I'm tired of being sad. And it's like at some point, you just like, I don't want to be here. But you're not wicked. I ain't going to take myself out. You would dare. You don't want to do that. So you just rely on him. You put faith and love in him and know that he's going to cover me. My life is beautiful. And then you find life in death. Crazy as that sound. It sounds crazy, but you find life in death because you got something to look forward to. So you walk this thing and you try to walk it to the best of your ability. And you just find happiness in that. It's almost like in a dark situation, you find happiness in a dark place, if that makes sense. I hope I'm making sense. Y'all probably like, oh, call the police, get someone to his house to help him. No, you find light. You look to Yah and Yahshua, and you like, we got this. We gonna make it. You find light, and then when you go back into the world, you're like, oh, I don't want to be here. Then you go home and you find light again. And then after walking that so long, you just keep the light. You just like, yeah, this is great. I'ma stay here. Well, not earth. I'm talking about in his light. You stay in his light. You find love in his mercy. You find love in the Bible verses, and it just amp you up and make you happy. You want to dance now. You found a new tune. You found a new rhythm that nothing can stop, and you just live off that, and that becomes like fruit for you, so. But it gets sad. It gets very weary because you want people to get this. You want people to get this light. You want people to wake up and realize there's light. You're going to go through darkness, but there's light. There's nothing Satan can do to destroy or to tear me down because I have light. It's beautiful. So many people just don't understand that. You will find yourself somewhere in a dark hole, talking to yourself, seeing things that don't exist, because you ain't found the light. You're dark. And Satan loves to comfort the dark. He runs to you with more evil because he knows it's like the liquor and the weed and the cigarettes and the beer. I got you. The drug dealer got you. If you buying drugs on the level, he'll go get your beer and cigarettes. He'll bring it to you. If he can make anybody, a hustler will bring it to you if he can make money off you. You ain't got to leave your home. You will almost be the boss of your drug dealer. It's all just sad and wickedness. This money makes people do weird things. And as money get less and less and few, people are going to start doing and saying a bunch of off the wall, weird, different. It's going to hurt a lot of people to realize that people never really loved them. We're going to see a lot of things happen. But those with the light, this is a time to smile. And it's also a sad time. It's not a scary time, but it's a sad time because we ain't got long. And a lot of us feel like we got good family back there that need to come this way. You need to come to this light, but they're not. And what's crazy about it all, before I wrap this up, let me say this. A lot of people are trying to live in your light. A lot of people are trying to lean on your light. A lot of people in the last days going to try to come under you for covering. They're going to live their life the way they want to, and last minute when stuff hit the fan and they notice, hey, wait, such and such was preparing for this. I remember him telling me this. It's hitting the fan. Oh, let me go find him. And when you say, look, I can't put up with that right now. He or she is gonna go, oh, you talk all this, and you're gonna choose right then and there. I mean, do you help? Or do you lock your door and prepare for the storm? Because if that person would have got involved with you when you was talking all this, y'all would have gave them the light to make preparations to weather the storm. But since that person didn't take heed, now they want to come under you with about 5 or 6, 7 or 8 kids for covering. And it's almost like, do you cover? Or do you lock your door and buckle down and just weather the storm? Question to ask yourself, because I already made my mind up. Now is the time, because as this continues the way we are going, we are literally living in the end times. We are watching things happen. We are seeing things happen. We are watching babies being made that ain't being made inside of a womb. The seed of a devil, they are soulless. People are going to look at these things and I'm sure they already worshiping. I bet people are coming out of their pocket with all kind of money to get these lifeless baby dolls. You're going to be watching your children play with them. They're going to be everywhere. And I bet you they're going to have AI. I bet you they're going to be able to talk. I don't know about eat. Probably not. But they're going to be able to talk. They're going to be able to do things to force this generation to not want children. I was talking to my wife and I was like, man, what is the end game? And she said, I don't know. Like, what is Satan going to do when everyone's gone? That's the way he want it. You in hell. Who cares? He just want to prove to y'all that I made a mistake, but everyone else did too. So Satan somehow think he's going to creep his way back into heaven. He think he's going to go back into heaven once he show y'all that everybody's wicked. What do you think? He has no light, because if he did, he would go, man, ain't no shot for me. He would just go ahead and just sit down, but it's not going to happen because it's God's will that's going to go forth. The devil is the king of the darkness. It's the king of this world. This world is so dark. Even though that sun is shining, it is dark. There are souls right now that's set apart, and there are dark souls that live and dwell in darkness. Their whole job is to create chaos. They look for it. They can't live in peace. They can't find peace. They just want to be in chaos. They want to see fights. They want to see cars hitting people. What I mean by cars, they want to see shootings, drive-bys. They just want to see, some people, you can take them out the hood, but, I forgot the saying goes, but it's something like that. They never leave the hood. They bring the hood where they're at. And kind of that's what my mom did. She moved to an upscale retired neighborhood, bought her house, of course, and started blasting music, started partying. The partying just started all over. She got more space to party. The garage was like a 3-star garage. Turned that into a bar. She was partying. Her neighbors like, what? Getting the police called. Every night there's a fight. Every night somebody going to jail. Partying. And my mom partied to her death. She partied until she left this earth. And I love my mom. She partied until she left this earth. But a part of me had to do away with my mom. My mom was in the dark. And I didn't do away with her because she was in the dark. But people in the dark, they are mean, cold-hearted on a different level. There's one thing to scream and yell because somebody wronged you or something happened. But there's another just to wake up like, I'm angry. But I think they're running from something. And that never gets said what they are running from. I believe those in the dark are masking pain instead of taking it to Yah and Yahshua. But a lot of them in the dark, they don't know Yah and Yahshua. And they don't care to know. They don't care to know. They don't want to know. Some think of, repent, love each other, love Yah, be with the Father. Shalom. Peace. I'm out.